Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video. As you can see, the second daily upload. Today, basically, a video came out earlier on today. The daily vlogs that weren't so daily but have kind of came back. So yeah, basically, you guys wanted daily vlogs coming back. So I brought them back. So yeah, like I say, if you haven't seen the one that I obviously released today, I'll leave it on link at the end of the video, somewhere on screen. Over the subscribe button. Listen, the subscribe button is completely free, and I say it in most videos, but listen to what I'm saying. We are 300 subscribers away from 2k, which is absolutely insane. We've just hit 1.7 this morning. Words can't come into it. It's absolutely insane. The fact that 1.7 thousand people have come to this channel and subscribed to it. So thank you all for subscribing. It's actually insane how many of you have actually subscribed to me. And like I say, if we ever hit 2k, or as soon as we do hit it, yeah, I might have to do a giveaway. I don't know what I'll do yet for a giveaway, but I probably will end up doing one, just to say thank you for our support. And also, I've got some new shows coming on later on in the year, but I will tell you what they are later on in the year. As I say, a lot of planning we'll have to go into. But yeah, 2019, it's one of them where I kind of want to take it by the horns and do things I want to do. Now, of course, this is a review of Blackburn versus Middlesbrough. I'm going to get into that. I was trying to say the player rating, sorry. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a brief update that this year I want to bring some more shows in. I want to go back to my live streaming on a Sunday of watching the Super Sunday football, which is obviously English football. And that's in case I've got any sort of American viewers in. So the English football, I want to go back to live streaming that sort of stuff. So if you guys do want to see the live streams, please do comment down below. Because you know me, they were good to do last time. But let's get into the player ratings. Now, of course, this video should have come out yesterday, and the Blackburn stuff should have been wrapped up. But of course, as you all know, I was on Monday, I was in bed, I was throwing up, it was pretty grim, nothing I could do. So now we're delayed by a day, but don't panic, because it's the last time we have to talk about Blackburn and Middlesbrough this season. Never again. So, of course, Borough won the game 1-0. First half, we should have gone into the break 4 or 5-0 up, let's be real. Second half, we could have lost the game 2-1, but of course, Randolph pulled off a fantastic save from a Bradley Dack shot, and Danny Graham put it off the bar. Now, in terms of the man Darren Randolph, you know, Borough loves you more than you will know, Mr. Darren Randolph in goal, who, I'm not going to lie, I have a strong love for this bloke, man. He is a sensational goalkeeper, and is the best in this league. I'm putting that statement out there right now, that if you don't agree with me, comment down below who you think is better right now than Darren Randolph. He is the best goalkeeper in this league. He's absolutely fantastic. He's so underrated, I say in every single video. Because people, right, I'm at work today, and people are coming to me going, Randolph's a bit rubbish, isn't he? And I just went, do you know what it is? I can't have this conversation right now. And off I went. Because you can't tell me that. I mean, come off it. Seriously, man. Randolph's fantastic. A save on that, honestly, from Bradley Dack stood about 6 yards out from him, hits it on the volley, and in one hand, boom, saves it. And then sort of looks up to say, is that it? Is that all you've kind of got for me, Bradley? Fantastic on Sunday. He kept a clean sheet. He made some, like I said, you know what I mean, important saves. I'm going to give Darren an 8. Yeah, I thought he was brilliant on Sunday. The back four, which had Johnny Houston at right back, Ryan Shotton in centre back, Dale Fry and George Friend. We'll start with Johnny Houston, who looked to be right back / sort of right wing back. I thought he did a tremendous job, and I actually was pretty impressed with Johnny Houston on Sunday. I thought once again, like we've seen him many times this season, ran himself into the ground, give everything he had for this badge, and that's all we ever ask for as fans. I'm going to give Johnny Houston, I would say, probably a 7. I thought he did very, very well. And like I say, right back or right back, you know what I mean, or even at right wing back, a position that he's not really used to. But you know what it is? He got in there, he got on with the job that he was meant to do. And fair play to him. Johnny Houston well played, he gets a 7. Centre back Ryan Shotton. Second half, he switched off a bit for me. And it kind of worried me a little bit. I'm not really seeing that from Ryan Shotton this season. He's only on the ball all game, but he sort of just seemed to like lapse in concentration at times, and it wasn't great. It sort of let them sort of get in a bit too much, and you know what I mean. It was just one of them where don't think it was his greatest game in the second half. In first half he was strong, but at the same time they never really did anything to hurt us in the first half. But Ryan Shotton, even though he was concentrating every now and again, it seemed, I say he still had a decent game. I would give him a 6.5, but I don't do halves. So I'd probably give him a 6. I thought he did alright, but it's the concentration that worries me a little bit. Next up, Dale Fry. Thought he was solid. I thought he had a brilliant game, to be fair. I'm going to give that one an 8. George Friend went off with an injury. Now we're hearing that he might not be in for QPR. And Aidan Flint's not back till like early April. That's what I'm hearing. So it's pretty serious injuries for our defence at the minute. Not great that we've obviously lost our left back. It means that Mamutovic may have to go into left back, or Ayala comes back from suspension and plays left back. We don't know yet. But of course, he got taken out. He only seen the first half, so we'll just give him a first half rating of a 5. Doesn't mean he played bad. Doesn't mean he played well. It means he's kind of unmarked. I can't really mark him as he went off in the first half injured. Moving into the midfield then, Mohamed Besic, who obviously came off, but, you know, did alright. Do you know what I mean? It was one of his better games since a long time, I would say. And I was pretty impressed with him, to be honest with you. I'm going to give him probably give him a 7. I thought he was alright. The main man next, the man who plays number 2. The man who I sang his song yesterday in the review because he made me that happy while I was talking about him. It's the one and only Africa's Zindan, John Obi Mikel. I won't make a 10-minute video pretty much like I did yesterday on John Obi Mikel. Although if you want to see one of them videos, comment down below and I'll happily sit here right now and say how much love I've got for John Obi Mikel. He played well. I should say he played fantastic. He's so intelligent. It's absolutely unreal. For me, he was up there with one of the man of the matches on Sunday. I thought he had a terrific game. The fact that the guy isn't even 100% match fit yet, and he's playing the way he is, and he's impressing the way he is on Borough fans and opposition fans. Everyone's talking about this guy in the Championship at the minute. Everyone can't believe that he plays for the mighty Borough, but that's why he plays for us, because we are the mighty Borough. John Obi Mikel, it was up there for one of the man of the matches for me, along with Dan Randolph. I'm going to give John Obi Mikel a 9. George Saville played decent again. Really think he's starting to come into his own now, ever since that move from Millwall was pretty much made permanent in January for the £8 million transfer that was paid for him. George Saville really coming into his own, as I've already said, and he's impressing me week in, week out. For me, George Saville's going to get an 8. Lewis Wing hit the crossbar, and it was so unlucky. I jumped up by the time it left his foot, thinking that's going straight into the top bin. Smashed off the crossbar. He was unlucky. He had a couple of chances in the first half, a couple in the second half. The guy played well. Gives it his all every game. I'm going to give him an 8. The goal scorer then, Britt Assombalonga. Chance in the first half, which obviously took, you know what I mean, the deflected cross from Ashley Fletcher. Banging with his head. Fantastically taken. Second half, he had a chance where he's literally on the penalty spot. Goalkeeper saved it. They go in, you know what I mean, and sometimes they don't go in, and on this occasion didn't go in. But he played solid, do you know what I mean? He played alright, Britt, and to be fair, he put himself about well. I'm going to give him an 8. Ashley Fletcher, he obviously got subbed off, but you know what it is, he played well again. You know, we haven't seen this guy in a while inside a Borough shirt starting a league game. And I don't know why, because I genuinely like Ashley Fletcher. I really do think there is a player in there. If you give him the time, and you know what I mean, if you have trusted him and have patience, you're going to see a player inside Ashley Fletcher. He just needs to be given that a little bit more confidence off the manager. Go and express yourself and see what you can do. And like I said, you know what I mean, he created the goal, really. He was a man that got obviously the assistant against Blackburn for obviously Assombalonga's goal. I thought he played well. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought Fletcher had a really good game on Sunday. Man that come on, Stuart Dowling, he came on as a substitute. Give him a 6. Paddy McNair, a 6. And Jordan Hugh-Gill, I'll probably give a 6. My man of the match would probably be in between, I'll be honest with you. Darren Randolph played well. John Obi Mikel and Britt Assombalonga, because of course, you know, we got the goal, you know what I mean, he played well. But if I have to give a man of the match today, or should I say, even Johnny Howson played decent as well when I look at it. Now, when I come out of the stadium, I said Johnny Howson was a standout for me, along with John Obi Mikel. But I'm probably going to give it to Johnny Howson, to be fair. Because you know what it is, he's playing right wing back, he's not used to playing that position. He got on with it, he gave it his all like he does every single week. It's a tough one. If I could give a joint one, I would give it to John Obi Mikel and Johnny Howson. But for me, Johnny Howson doesn't complain, gets on with his job every single week, knows what he's about. He's a fantastic, experienced midfielder. So yeah, Johnny Howson for me does pick up, in my opinion, the man of the match award on Sunday. I know they did go to Britt Assombalonga in the end, but I thought Johnny Howson played terrific. And like I say, overall, now we're going to QPR Saturday and see what happens. But yeah, another daily vlog will be out tomorrow. And yeah, that's it now. Blackburn and Borough is finished. We no longer have to speak about them. The Borough won 1-0. And like I say, Britt Assombalonga obviously got the Sky Bet Championship man of the match. But on the A.J.T channel, and the A.J.T man of the match, I'm going to give mine to Johnny Howson. I thought he was absolutely terrific. Well played, boys. You know what I mean? Went in there, got the 3 points, got the job done. Move on to Saturday now. Let's see what happens. Up the butter.